What's up everyone, my name is Nathaniel, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you what to look for when you're trying to identify counterfeit Powerbeats Pro earbuds. First thing we're going to look at is the packaging. The shrink wrap is pretty bad on the counterfeit part. It's loose at the edges. The square on the top that has the cutout on the original packaging. The tab, you're going to notice, is pretty flimsy on the counterfeit part, whereas the original packaging, the tab, is really tight. You're going to also notice that the tab on the counterfeit part is just generic looking. This just looks much better. Another part we're going to look at, the images on the counterfeit part are blurry. Can't really make out some of the detail, the fine detail, whereas the original packaging, you can see some of the embossment where the button is. Move over to some of the text. Again, something that's really obvious is the language here. We've got some Mandarins, some Thai. The original unit, you're going to find Spanish, French. And then we'll move to the back. Again, the images, really crisp, really clean on the packaging, whereas the counterfeit, the image is blurry, can't really make out any detail. Move over to the bottom, the text, the font brightness of everything, it just looks way crisper. Clarity and font on the counterfeit, it's dim, you can't really make out some of it. Then look at some of the cardboard. Again, the quality of the cardboard compared to the original, everything looks crisp, everything looks clean. Let's open up the original unit first, because I love opening these boxes. And these counterfeit Powerbeats Pros, see what they look like. Well, one thing that I want to show on the original Powerbeats Pros, the original just slides right out, where the counterfeit actually has a tab that pulls away. Sorry, I'm ripping this up. Yeah, the originals don't have that. Let's get this open. There's no embossment of the logo. This is the original, this is the counterfeit. So we'll pull this up, compare. The original has the lightning cable, earbud tip replacements, all of the packaging, stickers, manuals. Just stick that back in there. Counterfeit, just a bunch of cardboard, manual, put that aside. Yeah, this is what I've come to expect from the counterfeit stuff. You can tell the difference on the lightning cables. The packaging on the cable is just, it's really generic. It feels very plasticky, whereas the lightning cable on the original has a nice rubber feel to it. The replacement earbud tips come in, plastic bag. Quality doesn't look great, but put that aside. Let's get into this part. Now let's compare counterfeit unit compared to the original. It just feels better. But there's kind of a dullness to the counterfeit part, whereas the original has a nice sheen to it. Another thing that I noticed is the rubber O-ring that goes around the original unit is not present on the counterfeit unit. The lid is just kind of flimsy. I mean, you can just tell that it wasn't well made compared to the original unit, which is locked in, has a nice feel. One thing that I did want to point out was the actual weight. The counterfeit comes in at 106, 107 grams, whereas the original is about 110, 109. So there is a weight difference there. The thing that should be apparent is the LED on the counterfeit is white only, whereas the LED on the original will be a red and white interchange. And we'll jump into the earbuds. The original Powerbeats Pro, you're going to notice straight away the quality is great. Plastic looks good. Beats logo has a nice sheen to it. Speaker grill, or the airport rather, for the earbud is a small screen where if you bring over and compare it directly with the counterfeit part, one thing you're going to notice is the Beats logo has a deep embossment. There's no real shine to it compared to the original part. The speaker grill, the air port right there, is a larger speaker grill. You're also going to notice the ear loop is really flimsy on the counterfeit part. Another thing to look at is going to be the charging pins. The charging pin has a nice shine to it on the original part, whereas the counterfeit has a duller look. And a dead giveaway, there's no text. The original has the text for the model number, the serial number, whereas the counterfeit is blank. Another thing I should point out here is the proximity sensor actually has a lens on it, whereas the proximity sensor location on the counterfeit is just a plastic cover. Then one other thing, we'll just go ahead and weigh these just so you have an idea of what they are. The counterfeit comes in at 7 or 8 grams. Original will come in at 10 grams. So if you have any doubts whatsoever, throw them on a scale. Alright guys, that's it for today. If you liked this video and you found some value in it, go ahead and hit that like button. And for other videos, content like this, go ahead and give me a subscribe. I'll see you next time.